Hey, what's going on, everybody? I know it's been a while since I've posted on this channel. I've had a lot going on. I was injured for a while, as you guys know, so I was taking things super slow, trying not to push myself too hard. Also, for those of you who don't know what my real job is, or I guess what my job is, it is on YouTube. I play video games for a living, and a new game came out that I have been putting a lot of time into growing a channel on. The game is called Marvel Snap. You have probably seen Robbie C talk about it as well. But I've been putting a lot of time into that, growing that for my family and for my family's future, because we are having a baby this week at the time of me recording this. So things are gonna get crazy. Probably not much disc golf coming out. Or me going out and playing disc golf, because obviously with a newborn, going to be home helping with that. However, I did go and record 4 videos the other day, so I will probably do one of those a week for the next little bit. So there will be some Holt disc golf coming back for you guys. I have missed playing. My shoulder feels good. The other day when I went out and played, I felt good. I was extremely sore the next day, but that was because I hadn't thrown discs in a month. Another cool thing is the last tournament that I played in, I played in Open, and I think I got 15th or 12th or something like that. Played really well, actually, for being injured. I threw lots of flippy, lightweight stuff, something that I used to do but haven't done in a while, honestly, as much. I was getting a lot more confident with throwing more stable, overstable stuff and working on my form. But my rating actually went up. I think that I was like 986 for the whole tournament, which made me happy, because before that, when I was injured, I hadn't played in a while. So my rating went up to 966, which is cool. But today, what I wanted to do, because a lot of you guys have been asking about it, is talk about my discs. So I announced my new logo and new discs a while back, and they are finally not due to, it didn't take a long time due to another round. It took a long time for me to get them over to them and get things situated and all that kind of stuff. They got them up on the site super quick. But if you head over to Throw Another Round, or if you just go to Google and type in Another Round Disc Golf, I'll also put a link in the description of this video. If you go over to brands, you can see the Michael Holt collection right here. And click on this, and we actually got a lot better molds, in my opinion. I'm gonna move my face. We actually got a lot better molds this time around than last year when I did this. So that makes me pretty happy, because I think there's a lot of discs here that you guys will actually throw. So first, we've got a Biofusion Escape. The Escape is a solid disc, especially if you don't have too much power. It'll push pretty straight for you. If you have more power, it can turn into a turnover disc. And so really good, like low profile, thin rim, just a good neutral disc. If we click on that, obviously we can come in here, and I believe, so we don't have the numbers on them here, but it is a neutral disc for the Escape. And then we also have the other stamp that I had right here with the leaf blowing in the wind. So that's my other stamp. Again, my face is hiding that. So that's that stamp, which is super rad. And I really like how both of them turned out, honestly. And so those are the 2 stamps that we have. We have the logo, and then that. We've got Classic Blend EMAC Judges with the leaf stamp, if you guys are interested in that. We've got Gold Claymores. Claymore is a super solid, neutral, mid-range, really, really good. Just a solid, like, neutral mid-range with a good feel in the hand. We've got Lucid Evaders. I've started throwing the Evader more as, like, a flex line disc at slower speeds, and then, like, a disc that I can throw hard on Annie and will carry a little bit to the right and then dump left. Evaders are way more stable than you would think, at least in my experience they are. But there are certain shots that I go to the Evader and I'm like, this is my disc. Really love that. We got the Lucid Felon as well. You guys know Felon is my go-to, like, forehand before I hurt my shoulder and whatnot. So Felon's super good there. 6 stamp on it, obviously. The Lucid Ice Criminal. Criminal is a more overstable disc, but man, does it feel good. Like, it feels good. I want to go out and throw all of these discs for y'all. I did a couple before things started getting really hectic for me. But we got Ice Criminal, Ice Defenders as well, and then also Ice EMAC Truth. Y'all, these EMAC Truths are crispy. I actually have a bunch of them here as well that I can literally show y'all like in person. So this is a compass that we'll get to in a second. But I think that I went through and showed all these in a video. I'm not sure. The Ice Sergeant, y'all. I started throwing this thing recently. It's a little less stable than the Felons that I throw, and man, I've thrown some really good shots with that disc, honestly. Lucid Ice Sheriff, and then a Lucid Sparkle Trespass, which is like the Trespass. A lot of people love Trespasses. This is a Sparkle Trespass. Is this it right here? No, this is that Sheriff. I think that the Sparkle Trespass is probably in my car, or something like that. And then we've got Opto Ballisto Pros. Then we also have the Compass, which was this one that I was telling you guys about. Super good, just like straight flying. Actually feels good for forehands too, for a mid-range. Opto Fuse, which is in my car as well. And then the Havoc, which was a disc I was messing around with last year a little bit. Really good disc. The Ice Musket is another one that I've thrown in videos before, and it is like you can put some power behind it, and it pushes straight on forehands for me. The VIP Harp, of course. Then we've got VIP Hatchets, which is what Drew Gibson uses as a roller. At least I think that he still uses it as a roller disc. So for me, it's like a turnover disc, and for people with lower arm speeds, it's just a good like disc to throw. We got a Ice Boatman for those of you that throw those. We got a King as well. Sparkle Hatchet, which is like probably one of the sicker discs that I got. And then the VIP Warship, which is another mid-range, a little more stable than the other two. So if y'all are interested in snagging any of those, supporting me, again, I know I haven't been putting out that much content. Things have been friggin' wild. It's super cold and wet here. My shoulder is still recovering, and I need to take it easy there. And then again, having a baby in literally 5 days is crazy. So yeah, so just to see him in I was going to say to see him in person, but you're watching a video. This is the Compass right there. And then we've got a Sheriff. This is pretty cool. These Ballista Pros are pretty sick. Got that. This is the Criminal. Like, this plastic is just so sick. And, like, it's so icy. It feels really, really good for forehands. This is the, I believe... the Musket. Yeah, like this color though, ooh, clean. Like it's like a bronze. It's so sick. This feels like the Boatman. Yep, so this is the Boatman right here. Got a pretty dope stamp on it as well. And then the Defender. We got the Judge, obviously. Felon right here. You know I'm a go-to there. Got that EMAC Truth, y'all. Like this plastic is just so sick. And then lastly, we have the Havoc. All of these I wanted to do videos on so that you could see them fly before. But yeah, so that's what's going on. Little life update. Also letting you guys know where I've been, because I was posting a lot of disc golf and then kind of just disappeared. So the injury and then work getting in the way, and then now preparing for baby and all of that kind of stuff, which isn't just preparing for baby, but it's doing other things with work to prepare for baby, so that like, because as a YouTuber, y'all, I don't get no paternity leave, you know what I'm saying? So I've had to work and like save up and all that kind of stuff just to help prepare for the next like month or so, where it's like shell shock. Even though I have a 3-year-old son, so I've been there before. But we're having a little girl, and it's just going to be a lot for the first month trying to love my wife well, still be present with our son and all this kind of stuff. So just prepping for that. But again, appreciate you guys being patient and all that kind of jazz. Like I said, I've recorded some videos, so as I'm sitting on the couch with baby, I'll be editing those on my laptop and posting those. They should be fun. Recorded all 4 of them in the same day. Just went out, knocked it out with a bud, and it was a good time. So appreciate you guys. I will see y'all in a video very, very soon that was actually recorded before this one. See you guys.